Every game begins the same way.
Birdland community, get ready for another dose of exclusive news from your Orioles Fan Central. I know you, the O's and Birds at heart, are always eager for detailed and reliable information about our beloved Baltimore Orioles. Before we dive into the latest and hottest insights I have for you, I want to make a simple but vital request. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Our passion for this orange and black jersey unites us, and this is where you'll find the deepest analysis and the most internal information about what's really happening behind the scenes. Believe me, what I have to share today will make you discuss and think about our franchise's next steps. My friends and fellow Birdland members, the bomb I'm dropping today is one of those that shakes foundations and makes us scratch our heads. As John Heyman always says, the truth is in the details, and the details reaching me are, to say the least, intriguing. Get ready! Ryan O'Hearn, our all-star, is being strongly linked to a possible trade move to none other than the Boston Red Sox. Yes, you heard that right. Boston Red Sox. I know. The idea of one of our best players wearing the uniform of our AL East rival is almost unimaginable, but the information is solid and comes from sources very, very close to the situation. Let's analyze the context. The Boston Red Sox, who started the season with a 42-45 record, have managed an impressive 10-game winning streak and suddenly find themselves in the second American League wildcard spot. All of this, surprisingly, comes after a shocking decision to trade slugger Rafael Devers to the San Francisco Giants. Clearly, they haven't missed Devers, at least in the short term. Now, with this turnaround, the Red Sox are in a position to be buyers at the trade deadline, not sellers as many predicted. And one of their biggest needs, a first baseman. That's where our Ryan O'Hearn comes into the conversation. Sean McAdam of MassLive.com proposed the idea that the Red Sox would pursue a trade for our slugger. And why O'Hearn? Because Tristan Casas, their first baseman, has a long road to recovery ahead of him and is only expected to return for opening day 2026. This opens a gap that O'Hearn could fill spectacularly. Let's look at the numbers, because here at Orioles Fan Central, we work with facts. Ryan O'Hearn is having a spectacular year in Baltimore. He not only earned his first All-Star nod, an achievement we all proudly celebrated, but he's also putting up impressive numbers. He's hitting .382, throw 458, with 11 home runs, 34 RBIs, a 1.7 WAR, and an 840 OPS. These are numbers from a player who consistently impacts the game, with power from the left side of the plate and the ability to play first base, exactly what Boston needs. The Orioles' situation is the other side of this coin. Unfortunately, after a significant drop in the standings early in the season, and currently with a record of 43 wins and 52 losses, 11.5 games out in the AL East, the general consensus is that our team will be an active seller at the trade deadline. It's a bitter pill to swallow, especially after the promising recent seasons where we made the playoffs. But the reality is that the squad hasn't been able to maintain momentum, and the injury to some key players, combined with the general inconsistency of the rotation and offense, has left us in a delicate position. O'Hearn, who will become a free agent after the 2025 season, represents a valuable asset that management may want to monetize for the future. The rarity of trades within the same division, especially between rivals like the Orioles and Red Sox in the AL East, is something I cannot fail to mention. They are exceptionally rare, almost taboo. But rare doesn't mean impossible. MLB history shows us that from time to time, moves like this happen, especially when there's a glaring need and an available asset that fits perfectly. I recall, for example, the trade that sent LHP Eduardo Rodriguez to the Red Sox in 2014 in exchange for Andrew Miller. It's not a move of titanic proportions, but it shows that the door isn't completely closed. If this trade were to materialize, it would be quite a blow for us, the fans. Losing a player with O'Hearn's performance and passion and to a direct rival would be hard to process. However, from the perspective of rebuilding or replenishing the farm system, O'Hearn being an expiring contract would be an attractive bargaining chip. The value he would bring in prospects or other assets could be crucial for our future. O'Hearn would be a significant addition to Boston's lineup down the stretch, providing the power and defensive flexibility they desperately need with Casas out. It would be interesting to see how Boston navigates this trade window, especially with the pressure to maintain their winning streak. It's a complex scenario, and if it happens, it will be a turning point in our season and perhaps the near future of the franchise. The Red Sox are on the rise, needing an impactful first baseman. We, the Orioles, are in a selling position with an all-star who perfectly fits the description of what they're looking for. The match makes sense on paper, no matter how painful it is for us, the fans, to accept the idea. My dear Birdland, that's the hot news I have for you. It's a constantly evolving situation, and the trade window is fast approaching. The question I leave for you, my brothers and sisters of the Birds, is what do you think of this possibility? Is trading Ryan O'Hearn to a divisional rival too big a risk, or would the return in prospects justify the pain of the loss? What would be a fair price for a player with O'Hearn's performance right now? Leave your comments and opinions below. I want to know what the O's are thinking. Discussion is fundamental to understanding the pulse of our fan base. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more quick updates and in-depth analyses. Together, we will follow every step and every decision that impacts the future of our Baltimore Orioles. Till next time.